Good day, kids! Today we will learn about rounding off whole numbers. At the end of this lesson, you shall have been able to round numbers to the nearest 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000. What is rounding? Rounding means making a number simpler but keeping its value close to what it was. The result is less accurate but easier to use. Why is it necessary to round numbers? Rounded numbers are much easier to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. If you just want an estimate of the answer and do not need to be exact, rounding is a great way to simplify such calculations. How do we round off numbers? A number line can be used to round off numbers. Let us have an example. Round off 54 to the nearest tens. In the number line, we can see the numbers 50 to 60. And we can see that 54 is between 50 and 60. 54 is nearer to 50, therefore we can say that 54 rounded off to the nearest tens is 50. Here's another example of rounding off numbers using a number line. Round off 360 to the nearest hundreds. On the number line, we can see the numbers 300 to 400. 360 is between 300 and 400, and 360 is nearer to 400. So, 360 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 400. Numbers can also be rounded off by applying some rules. Here are the things to remember. First, to round off a number to a specified place, locate the place value of the digit that is being rounded off. A very important tip here is to mark the target. Second, if the digit to the right of the number is less than 5, retain the digit to be rounded off and change to zeros all the digits to its right. We call it rounding down. Third, if the digit to the right of the number is 5 or more, add 1 to the digit that is being rounded off and change to zeros all the digits to its right. This is called rounding up. So now, it's time to practice. Round off 8,374 to the nearest hundreds. Follow these steps. 1. Mark the target digit. 2. Look at the digit to the right of the target. Then decide if you're going to round down or round up the number. If the digit to the right of the target is less than 5, you need to retain the target digit. But if the digit to the right is 5 or more, you need to add 1 to the target digit. But since the digit to the right is 7, that means that we have to round up the number. So 3 plus 1 is 4. The next step is to retain the digits to the left and change all the digits to the right into zeros. Therefore, 8,374 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 8,400. For the second problem, round off 52,309 to the nearest thousands. Again, follow the same steps. 1 is to mark the target digit in thousands place. 2. Look at the digit to the right of the target. Since the digit to the right of the target is 3, which is less than 5, that means that we have to round down the number. So retaining the digit 2, then retaining the digits to the left, and changing all the digits to the right into zeros. So now we have the number 52,000. 52,309 rounded off to the nearest thousands is 52,000. For the third problem, round off 9,997 to the nearest tens. Again, follow the same steps. 1. Mark the target digit. 2. Look at the digit to the right of the target. Since the digit to the right of the target is 7, which is more than 5, that means that we have to round up the number. Round up or add 1 to the target digit. So 1 plus 9 is 10. This time we have to regroup the number. Bring down 0 and carry 1 to the next place. 1 plus 9 is 10. Again, bring down 0 and carry 1 to the next place. For the last time, 1 plus 9 is 10. Now we can bring down the 2 digits since there is no more digit to the left. And the last step is to change all the digits to the right into zeros. So 9,997 rounded off to the nearest tens is 10,000. So for the last problem, round off 80,162 to the nearest 10,000s. Follow the same steps. 1. Mark the target digit. 2. Look at the digit to the right of the target. Since the digit to the right of the target is 0, which is less than 5, that means that we have to round down the number. Retain the digit 8. Since no more digits to the left, we just jump to the last step, which is to change all the digits to the right into zeros. So 80,162 rounded off to the nearest 10,000s is 80,000. Great job, kids! Congratulations! You just finished your lesson about rounding off whole numbers.